The Oppo Find 7 may very well be the best phone of 2014, and it's only going to be announced in a couple of days. Guys, in this video we're going to be going over all the information we know about this device. Let's get started. So let me start off by actually saying that a lot of the stuff I'm going to be talking about in this video are not rumors. Oppo actually posted pictures or giving us hints on their different social media websites like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. So these are not leaks, and actually the phone will be announced on March 19th, so mark your calendars, but let's go over all the different stuff we know. The first and probably most important thing that I wanted to mention was there's going to be two versions of this phone. Now this is confirmed, this isn't a leak as I said. They're going to have a 1920 by 1080p model, and they're also going to have a 2K display model. So I'm guessing the 2K display will also have maybe some more high-end specs like a better camera, faster processor, and then the one with the 1920 by 1080p display might have some lower specs, but it's still going to be a great phone. It's weird that we're saying a full HD display is going to be not the highest end phone that we see from a company. So yes, you did just hear me mention that the higher end version of the Oppo Find 7 will come with a 2K display. Now this is not the first phone with a 2K display, as earlier in the year there was another one, but that was based in China, and I'm pretty sure the United States isn't going to get that. So this is going to be the first 2K display that really comes to America or to more countries. So really looking forward to that, and as I said, that's not a leak. It will have a 2560 by 1440 display. So I quickly wanted to cover the subject of the processor that's going to be coming on the Oppo Find 7s, as I don't find that as such an important subject anymore, since all the processors seem to be at a level where they're not going to get any better, or we're not going to notice a huge difference. But it will probably have the Snapdragon 801 processor, which is the updated version of the Snapdragon 800. So I don't expect too much from that, and frankly I'm not looking forward just for the processor. So I know battery life is becoming a lot more important to people, and it is something that people want to see get fixed or improved. I still remember those days, even though I'm pretty young, when I had my first phone and it would go for, I don't know, almost a week without running out of battery. And now phones like the Nexus 5 need to be charged in less than half a day. So the Oppo Find 7 is promised to have a removable battery, which is always great, as of course you can carry an extra battery and replace it whenever you want. But the other rumor is that it will have a 4000 milliamp battery. So again, we don't know if that will improve the battery drastically, since this is the first phone with a 2K display and high-end specs. So I mean, we'll have to wait and see how good the battery life actually is, but when you do hear a number like 4000, it definitely gets you excited. So the next thing I actually wanted to mention was the camera. Now Oppo did post a picture recently of a car, and apparently it was taken by a 50 megapixel camera. So that got a lot of people excited, and now they believe that the Oppo Find 7 will have a 50 megapixel camera. But recently there were pictures put up that showed the Oppo Find 7 with a small camera which looked like it was around 13 megapixels. So my opinion on what might happen is, I'm guessing that maybe that 13 megapixel picture is for the 1080p version of the Oppo Find 7, and maybe, I'm crossing my fingers, the Oppo Find 7 premium version is gonna have that 50 megapixel camera. Since they're already making it so premium, they might as well throw something on that like a 50 megapixel camera, which would definitely get a lot of people interested, as right now of course the Nokia Lumia 1020 is the only one with a megapixel rate that high. When it comes to the build quality of the Oppo Find 7, I do expect it to look very, very nice. If you have seen the Oppo Find 5 before, I actually had the device for a little while. It was a really, really well built device. And the Oppo N1, which was another device Oppo announced, is also a very well-built device. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Oppo Find 7 is beautiful and, as usual, looks great. But the one thing that I am wondering is, since it is removable battery, that means that it probably will have maybe a plastic build. I'm not sure. If they were able to pull it off with some aluminum or metal build and still have the removable battery, I would really be surprised. And again, this is supposed to be a really premium phone, so why not? So guys, that's what I wanted to cover in this video. I hope you got a little more of a picture of how the Oppo Find 7 is going to look like when it is released. Now, as I said, it will be announced on March 19th. So from when I'm filming the video right now, it is the 15th, or 16th actually. So in 3 days, the Oppo Find 7 will be out. Guys, I'm really looking forward to this device. Leave down in the comments below if you are looking forward to this too, from what you've heard from this video, or maybe what you knew before. And also leave a comment down below if you saw a device like this, if you were willing to buy it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give a thumbs up down below. Also, do make sure to subscribe. Guys, thanks for watching.